Now, the next part that I want to talk about is how to set these automations up in whatever email service provider you're using. Now, as you know by now, I recommend ConvertKit to about 90% of people that I encounter. And I also recommend ActiveCampaign when you need something a little bit more sophisticated on the CRM and automation side of things. But ConvertKit comes first, so that's what we're going to walk through here. There will be a one-click automation down below for both ConvertKit and ActiveCampaign if you're using either of those. But if you're using something else, then this walkthrough will show you exactly how you can set up the same welcome sequence inside of your email service provider. So what I have up here, this is a collection of different inputs, right? Every single way that someone joins our list, whether it's through the No Pressure Networking funnel or it's through our opt-in page, they're going into either a form or a tag or anything else along those lines. ConvertKit's great because it has an any form option that you can use, and I recommend using that one first and foremost, but I've included all four in the base because you've got your options covered at that point. Now, the first thing that happens to them when they enter this campaign is that they get a welcome campaign tag that goes right here. Why do we do that? Well, these folks in 5 days are getting 5 emails from us. Because of that, I do not want to follow that all up with even more content if I'm sending every single day out of the week. You see, so what I make sure is that this tag guarantees that when I'm sending out my daily newsletters, that I don't send to anyone with a welcome campaign tag, right? So how does that work? Well, anytime I go in to send a broadcast, I send to all the people that I want to, minus the welcome campaign tag every single time. Works wonders. Now, when it comes into the actual sequence, that's where they go immediately after they're tagged, right? So all 4 emails that I've got in my sequence go out at 1-day intervals. You can see that right away. They get the first email immediately when they sign up. They get the second email 1 day later. They get the third email 1 day later. And they get the fourth email, or fifth in your case, whatever it may be, 1 day later. You're saying, Jacob, is that too often to mail people? My answer is no. I don't mean to be blunt. We're going to email these folks 2 to 3 times a week on a regular basis to make sure that we're adding enough value, keeping the relationship warm, and selling often enough to actually have a significant volume of sales come off of it. So conditioning that from the front that they should expect to get something from you at least every day or every other day is only a good thing for your deliverability in the long run because it's expected. Now, when we go back to our automation, there's one more thing that happens when they get that last email. We remove the tag. So what that says is as soon as they finish this sequence, that welcome campaign tag no longer on there. They will officially resume their regularly scheduled programming. This is easy to do in ActiveCampaign. This is very easy to do in ConvertKit. And I guarantee that your email service provider can serve the exact same purpose with their flavor of automations. If they can't, you know where to find the links to sign up for my 2 favorites earlier on in the course.